Welcome back to the most loved, the most anticipated, the best series on the internet. We have the ESPN Fantasy Team of the Week. This is the best team that you could have had in fantasy last week. Starting off with your quarterback, if you had Josh Allen, you got yourself a nice 30.92 points. This is actually his second appearance in 3 weeks, which is pretty insane. He is obviously the rank 1 quarterback, and we will probably see more of him in the coming weeks. Then at your running back 1 spot, if you had Saquon Barkley, he made his second appearance as well, scoring 33.6 points. Once again, the number 1 running back, and just another great week for the man who escaped New York. At the running back 2 spot, if you had Kiren Williams, you got yourself a nice 31.6 points. This is his first appearance on this list, but he is the ranked 4 running back, so we might see more of him in the future. Then for the shocker of the week, if you had Jawan Jennings playing for whatever reason, you got yourself 46.5 points, which is just outrageous. That is the most points scored by one player this year. This man was having an absolute party out on the field, kind of like that party that's going on upstairs. This man looks like he just got swirled in a bucket of orange paint, but nevertheless, he's now the ranked 4 wide receiver in fantasy based off of one game and made his first appearance here today. Then if you had Jamar Chase, you got yourself just a minuscule 29.8 points compared to the 46 by Jawan Jennings. Finally had himself a good game. As you can tell by him being rank 11, he has not had a great start to the season, but he makes his first appearance on this list here today. Then at your tight end spot, if you had Dallas Goedert, you got yourself a good 27.0 points. He is now the ranked 1 tight end in fantasy, which is probably just due to the fact that A.J. Brown was already out and Devontae Smith then got injured, so he was basically the only guy left out on the field, but he still made his first appearance here today. Then if you had Derrick Henry, you got yourself another 30-point game with 30.4 points by the veteran. He is now the rank 7 running back and has made his first appearance on the list here today. As for the defense, if you had the Green Bay Packers defense, you got a nice 23.0 points. They were absolutely manhandling Will Levis out on the field. I'm pretty sure they sacked him 8 times and picked him off twice. A great day for the Packers. They made their first appearance here today and are the 2nd ranked defense in fantasy. And finally for the kicker, if you had Will Lutz, you actually got yourself a pretty disappointing 16 points. The past 2 weeks have been in the 20s, so this was a little bit of a downside to this great scoring week. But if you had this team, you scored 268.82 points, and that's just unbelievable. This team itself was projected 126.8, and most teams this week only got like 110. I'm pretty sure the highest scoring in my league was like 130. It was not a great fantasy week, but somehow this was the best team you could have had out of any of the 3 weeks. Did you have any of these players on your team? Tell me in the comments below, and be sure to check out some of these other videos on your screen now.